2 hours in stream. I have to go...
You're back.
I have to drive like 40 minutes today, so I think we are going to do a slightly shorter stream today. It's fine though, because I mean, we're doing a lot of Persona 5 lately. I don't think we're starting anything new until Persona 5 is probably done, or either really close to done. Like, until we're like maybe in the 3rd semester, I'll consider starting a new game. Because we finished Wild Arms, so I have a slot for a new game, but I'd rather get more Persona 5 in. Because I have a lot of games I want to start, I just have to narrow it down, and I figured while I'm thinking about what to start, we could just get more Persona 5 done. Hifumi's not ready. Let's see if she can rank up. If not, we're doing a Y. So we're probably not going to start anything for at least like another week, maybe 2 weeks. We'll kind of see how Persona 5 goes. At least anything long term we're not going to start. Maybe I'll find like another one-off stream, but like anything long term, probably not going to start until Persona 5 is like very close to done, because we're close but not very close. We still have at least like 5 more streams, I think, give or take. Hey.
Oh, it's freezing.
It is not freezing in the real world. Do I have a hanged on me? I don't. Let's fix that. I also wish I knew Futaba. I wish I knew Hifumi wasn't ready to rank up. Because if I knew that, I probably would have gotten points with Hifumi on the day when she wasn't available. I just didn't know Hifumi wasn't ready. If I knew that, I would have gotten points with her. It's fine. This gives me a good excuse to do a Y. And Hifumi just needs 1 more day. I'll just keep getting points with her until she's ready. Poe is really low level, right? It's like level 9.
If you'll withdraw, this is your blue light. Are you finished? What?
Bum,
It is time, inmate.
Yeah, I really want to get Persona 5 done soon.
Oh, it's freezing.
Which is why we're just going to focus it a little bit. It in SMT 5.
Good. Actually...
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you and Kaoru were over at the diner, I was out getting info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out I guessed right. Suda was the one on the other end of the Hong Kong Mafia deal. Apparently he paid them off for a huge arsenal of guns. This is where things start getting interesting, though. If he was smuggling all that, why would he come to asking me for modified guns? I mean, don't something about that seem off to you? Right? That scum is trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got anything now. What I'm really saying here is I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money and flat out stiffed him on the guns. Masa told me something real weird back when you and Kaoru were over at the diner, though. Apparently the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. That means Suda's been lying to them this whole time. And now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. That's horrible. Hey, there's nothing wrong with getting some scum to take the fall when you mess something up. I'd rather just not be that guy. Don't matter now, though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. I'll make sure Kaoru won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult. Something I could never even dream of. I'm gonna have to talk to Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code.
Yo.
I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Kaoru, okay? Okay? Probably. I know he'd be able to get rid of me no problem without a witness there, but I gotta put an end to this. Besides, nobody would wanna. Wait a sec. I've got you.
That's right.
I want you to come talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on a civilian child. It'd cause way too much complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be miles safer. Alright, then it's settled. Oh, and let me think of a reward. Gotta thank you for the info and for being my witness. How about I work even harder on that special menu? That should be good enough for you, yeah? You're at rank 7. Your request has to come, like, soon. If you even have a request, I'm pretty sure all the confidants that aren't the Phantom Thieves have requests. Except, Yoshida. Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
And obviously there are exceptions like Futaba gets one. Yo, about that witness talk earlier? Remember, it's too late to get cold feet now. You can't bail on me. I'm obviously going to look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you. But considering who we're dealing with, we can't afford to take any chances. Bring it on. Heh, you really do have guts. I'm still not at max guts, though. But guts alone isn't enough to get by in this world. Remember, nothing's that simple. Look, I know I shouldn't be getting a minor dragged into this, but you're the only one I can rely on. When everything's prepped and ready, I'll give you a call later. I wonder if another social link's gonna need guts. I thought the Y was maybe gonna need like rank 5 guts. Maybe Shinya will need rank 5 guts at some point. That will really slow me down. Well, considering Futaba doesn't want to hang out, today's gonna be a day where I might just rank up guts. You are gonna get points with Hifumi.
What shall we do?
Hifumi Togo.
Here we go.
Now here I could do the maid cafe or guts. It depends on how close I am to ranking up guts.
What do you think?
There might be a DVD in stock for me. We do have to get that maid cafe trophy too, but like we can always do that later as well. I feel like the maid cafe we should save for the 3rd semester if I have time for it. Oh, I want to see if there's a DVD. Because that would also help.
What would you like?
Nothing here's for guts, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go to Big Bang Burger. We'll have time for the maid cafe, hopefully.
I'll just add this.
You know what, honestly? Just like, make a save file. Make an extra save file in case, in case I do not have enough time and I do not get the platinum in this playthrough, I'll have that save file to go back to and I'll just grind the maid cafe and do it. But I think we're fine. I think I'll have the time. That's just in case. We don't need to see this like for the 1500th time. Also, I am standing out by doing this. This is not helping me stay undercover.
Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
Where are my crosswords? Why again? Oh, perfect. We could just do a Y today. Besides, this is either his request or just a rank up.
Oh, it's freezing.
Oh yeah, I do need rank 5 guts. Dang it. I knew it was gonna happen. I was expecting it. Alright, what can get me guts then? We definitely need to get that done. Do I just do Big Bang Burger again? Wait, doesn't... What else gets you guts in this, at nighttime? Yeah, do the challenge again, then. We're gonna get rank 5 guts ASAP. That was easy. Hey, pure perfection.
All right.
71% done on trophies. That worked out really well. November 27th just flew by. I saw another campaign car. All the news ever talks about is the election. It's weird for it to be given this much attention now. Well, we might be getting a new administration, so... When are the polls again? Is it still a ways off? We still got like 19 days or something. However much time, 20. Haru no Shinya. Oh, it's another Haru day. Haru day, words. To the rooftop.
Good day. Huh?
I will hang out with Haru. I knew I was going to require rank 5 guts. I see. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Quite fascinating.
Yes.
It is. I think I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday.
To be honest,
You know, Kumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I had no idea. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or two ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
but
I wonder how many people would line up for a Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image.
yes.
I have to figure out a way I can turn things around. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
And
That's not true. You have a persona. Melody represents your strength. I have a plan, though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm gonna get stronger, though. Strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Strong resolve indeed. Yeah, rank 6 already. We're breezing through your link,
All right.
which really helps us. But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You're not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you'll lose everything you own. Okumura Foods, your estate. Even so, What about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guests' schedule as well. There will be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. Sorry about that. He's horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's gonna get Okumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance, and I'm totally powerless against him. You're not powerless. Sorry, I practically forced you to say that. But thank you. Anyway, I hope I could share with you again some other time. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
Oh, sorry for the second call again. The thing is, Sugimura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I better not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me, and even speaking badly of you. Negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. Hearing that makes me happy, thank you. Even though I just promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. Ugh, how frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. How can you help me calm down a bit? Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? So where are my crosswords at? There's a crossword. Before indulging in it, that's our Hifumi max out. Let me first get... Well, first let me do this crossword puzzle. I'm actually thinking right now it's a little complicated because I don't want to hold off on mementos for too long. Because if I want to get Futaba, I'm trying to think. I don't think they'll give me, like, any time for confidants after this deadline. I think this is it. So, like, we have 20 days now. 4 days with Haru is easy to get. But, like, I feel like getting... If I leave mementos, like, for too long, I feel like I won't have enough time to get Futaba 3 days. It's going to be a little tight.
Hey, hey!
But then we have Shinya, too, so it's like... getting a little tight now that I think about it. Lined up at school festivals, grilled meat skewer shish kebab. Is this just a shish kebab? That won't even fit. Grilled meat skewered. Summer kimono. Yukata. I only know that word because of Persona 5 and any Persona game, like Persona 4. I don't know what this one is. Lined up at school festivals. It's gonna be really tight. I don't know what this is, by the way. I might honestly just leave. I already have max knowledge. What's the point of even doing that other than, like, for, like, fun, I guess?
What shall we do?
Get points with Oya here. Do I get Hifumi done here just to have her checked off? I think I do, even if Oya wants to rank up.
Here we go.
It's gonna be tight, because if Awai and Oya lock off, I'm gonna have to get them... I'm gonna have to go to Mementos.
What do you think?
But, like, I don't, like, I want Futaba to get maxed out before the third semester, too. So, like, it's hard. It's tight if I'll get them all done in time, you know? For now, we're gonna get Hifumi done. I just hope the days line up for me.
Good evening.
I'm gonna get you complete here.
Thank you.
That much is certain.
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
That's rough.
It was inevitable. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults, but I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident. If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills, I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without. I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
I believe in you. I just googled it. A Wise is at 7.5. Oya's is at 8.5, which is kind of a long way to go still, considering I want to like do more rank ups and stuff.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
I think if no one wants to hang out with us during the day, we go to Mementos.
Thy bond
Probably.
shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the star, granting thee infinite
I guess if we
power.
really need, we could use Kawakami's ability too. Is she can like give us a massage and we get time back after a Mementos trip. I guess we can start using that ability if we really need to. But like, it's not gonna matter if the characters are locked off. Yo, Lucifer. Hifumi could just get me Lucifer?
Well then, on to our final lesson.